says figure is not drawn to scale, so it probably is way out of whack. Okay, in triangle ABC above, AB is equal to AC. Alright, so this side over here equals this side over here. Now, I don't know if I need this, that just means these angles are equal over here. Alright, and then it says E is the midpoint of AB. Wow, this is not drawn to scale. Okay, so that means this side equals this side, and then it says D is the midpoint over here, so this side over here equals this side over here. It is not drawn to scale. If AE equals X, if AE equals X, and ED equals 4, then what is the length of BC? Okay, well, okay, in geometry, you guys, this thing right here is called a mid-segment. Now, if it was drawn to scale, if I did draw that guy to scale, and it did go through the actual midpoints right here, it turns out that this ED would be half of this segment over here. So whatever this segment is, this segment's going to be double that. And that's what it's asking for. I don't even need to deal with that X. That's there to trick you. The answer is choice B. Okay? Trick you one. Trying to get you teenagers. Alright, number 10. A student was given a piece of rope and told to cut it into 2 equal pieces. Keep one piece and pass the other piece to the next student. Each student was to repeat this process until every student in the class had exactly 1 piece of rope. Which of the following could be a fraction of the original rope that a student had? Alright, okay, this student's given some piece of rope. He's given a whole piece of rope. I'll just call it 1 whole piece. Okay, then he cuts it in half and he passes that on to the next guy. Then that guy takes that guy and cuts it in half. Well, half of a half is a fourth. And passes that fourth to the next guy, and then the next guy cuts a fourth into a half. You cut that segment into a half, so half of a fourth is an eighth, and a half of an eighth is a 16th, and a half of a 16th is a 32, 1 over 32. So which one of these is going to fit? That guy right there, choice C. So 1/16. Okay? Alright, number 11. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit this on the screen or not. It's a big one here. Alright, at least the directions. I'll read the directions. Which of the following is the graph of a function such that f of x equals 0? Okay, f of x equals 0 just means where does it cross the x-axis? Where is a graph crossing the x-axis where it's 0? So if it has exactly 2 values of x where it crosses 0, so this graph doesn't cross at all. This graph only crosses it in 1 spot. This graph crosses it in 3 spots. It's not that one. This graph crosses it in 2 spots. There it is, choice D. Choice E, only in 1 spot right there, so it's choice D.